Well, howdy. Rod here. Happy to announce that we are doing pretty good. Unfortunately, we're ending our season here shortly. Um, we're going to go over all the first year totals and everything as soon as we do our first clean out. If you remember, we did a test run, we didn't touch it. And then we ran a bunch of pay, and then we had a few issues, and we had to shut her down. Now we've got everything kind of ironed out, and we talked to Dusty, and we've decided, we sent our guys home because we know that there's a big storm rolling right in, and we're not going to be able to run much longer. So we sent our guys home, and Dusty and I, what we're going to do is we're going to work 24/7 for this last week, and see what we can do. It's going to be tough, but it's going to be worth it. So come along as we, get this year's gold all done, and we'll see how we panned out, so to speak. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, hey, what's going on? Oh, well, the thought did cross my mind. I guess I didn't know if we had enough time to really make that move, or if we wanted to take that chance right now. You think it'd be worthwhile, huh? Okay. Well, I tell you what, I'll hop out of here and I'll go talk to Sparky and let him know the plan, and we'll go ahead and rent another truck, and we'll go ahead and pick up a conveyor, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, yeah, I completely agree. We should make a final push here and make it totally worthwhile. All right, sounds good. Yeah, we'll see you on the night shift. Okay, well, that was Dusty, and we are gonna change things up a bit. So, we just had a thought, something I actually thought of last week and didn't know if it would be doable or not, but here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna bring in a conveyor, and we're gonna pop it in down over here, and we have a ground feed conveyor that we can pick up, and we're gonna get our dozer in here. We're just gonna push it into the conveyor, and we're gonna have a couple of trucks lined up over here that we're just gonna load up.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
And it'll make it a little bit more efficient and than running the excavator. We just don't have that kind of time. anymore in the season, so we're gonna go ahead and go pick that stuff up, get that set up, bring the dozer over here, and hopefully start running more loads of pay per hour. That's kind of the main goal here. We're still waiting on that differential for this truck over here, so unfortunately we're gonna have to foot the bill to go rent one, and that's just gonna be what it's gonna be. So I guess here we go on another little adventure. Okay, well, we went ahead and we purchased our conveyor that hopefully is going to work out for us, and we've got our rock truck here that we're leasing. Looks like they're still doing some service over there on that one we turned in. Hopefully they don't find any major issues that we're going to be on the hook for here. Alright, well, we've got this. Let's actually go see. I don't remember if we've got the right hookup on our service truck here or not, but let's check it out. It would be nice if we didn't have to come all the way back and haul this thing. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to hook up to this thing, so we're going to have to come back. You know, actually, let's go ahead and pop back in here. Dusty said that side-by-side that he got, there was actually a recall, factory recall on that thing, and he had to turn that thing back in. So he wanted me to pick him up another one. Alright. Well, we're going to go ahead and haul this thing back to the claim. Maybe. What in the world's going on here? Maybe this is too heavy. Well, I wonder what the problem is here. You know what? I think it's because of the front wheels there. Well, at any rate, maybe what we'll do here is we'll just you know what? I think we'll go ahead and haul it. We'll haul it back with this trailer here. That way we can get both trailers back. We were going to trade that trailer in, but I think we're just going to keep it because it does serve a decent use. So let's just get our rock truck back. We'll come back for the conveyor here. Well, let's head back and we'll get our conveyor. We're going to go park this trailer, and then we're going to go back and pick up our other trailer. We're going to get Dusty's Kubota. Everything should be good. You know, we're pretty excited. We're really happy with the way this year's gone. Obviously, could have been a better season for us, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. For this being our first season, I mean, we did it on a wing and a prayer here. We didn't really have a whole lot of help. We had a lot of help in the way that there was a lot of people that had a lot of good advice, but the physical, hard labor behind it, We had to come up with that on our own, so we can hang our hats on that. Looks like we're running on fumes here. One thing we didn't do this year is we didn't invest in a fuel truck, and I think that we're going to get kind of lucky. We might not need to. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, we're gonna get lined up here a little bit. The guys here at the shop said they'd be able to help us out getting that conveyor loaded. So we're gonna go ahead and get our Kubota loaded up here, and then we'll worry about that. Alright, well, we've got our conveyor loaded up. We've got Dusty's new side-by-side. And we're just going to go ahead and get back here to the claim. And hopefully run some more dirt. We got to get this conveyor all calibrated here. And hopefully it does what we thought it would do. Oh, man. Oh, Sparky's going to be really, really upset. This isn't good. Oh, shoot. Well, we ran her out of fuel. Thankfully, we've got our little Kubota here, and we're actually just going to have to drive this thing back to the claim, and we're going to have him come out here and get us running again. Boy, this is not the setback we needed. Well, we're just going to have to head back. Let Sparky know. He's going to have to bring the service truck out here with some fuel and save the day. Oh, we did not need this setback. This is going to cost us valuable run time. Just a silly mistake. Yeah, Sparky, hey, look, I'm going to have to use your service truck here. I was out here, I couldn't find you. Oh, yeah, you had to run to town? Okay, yeah. Well, you know, I made a mistake. I ran the equipment truck out of fuel on the way back with our last piece of equipment for the season. I thought we could make it, and doesn't look like we can, so yeah, I didn't think you'd mind. Looks like we never did put any fuel in the reserves here, so I'm gonna have to go fill this thing up with fuel. We never, you know, we didn't really think ahead and get a fuel truck this season, so. And this being this late in the season, I don't really see the point. So, yeah, I'm just going to go put some fuel in our transfer tank here, and I'm going to go pick up the truck and see what we can do to make up some time here. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll see you later. Well, I just got off the phone with Sparky. You know, he told me not to worry about it too much. He's done things like that too, but we got to get into town here to the gas station, pick up some fuel, and hopefully we can salvage what little time we have left. Okay, well, we've got our truck filled up, so we're gonna take our service truck back to the shop, and then we'll head back out here and grab our truck with our conveyor, and hopefully we'll get back on what we're supposed to be doing. Had some trouble getting the lift pump to work there, but that's okay. We figured her out. Oh, did not see all these problems this year coming up, but that's okay. We learned a lot. Next season we'll be able to come in and, you know, hopefully we'll be able to, we gotta still winterize everything. We'll be able to hopefully get everything put back how we need to, and should be good. Alright, we are back in action. Let's go ahead and get this pig back and get to work. Alright, if I remember right, I think the plan is we're gonna we're gonna put the conveyor down there and we're just gonna start loading trucks. So we'll get pulled up here and we'll get her all unloaded.
Freddie Dodge, Sterling Scoop, has been a gold recovery expert since the 1980s and is often called in just to fix the vibration of a wash plant.
Okay, well, let's see. We need a game plan. I think we need to go ahead and get our truck lined up here. Make sure our idea is gonna work here, and we'll go from there. All right, looks like it's working. Slowly but surely. I think this is good. I think we'll get our other truck over here and get it ready. So if I remember right, these conveyors, let's just see here. We can, we can turn these wheels. And then we can just move it on over here to this other truck. And we can just rotate it back and forth as trucks get loaded. That'll be good.
One eternity later.
Yeah, Dusty. Hey, it's Rod. Yeah, our plan's not gonna work. So, unfortunately, we couldn't get the conveyor set up the way we talked, but we were able to make a bit of a change. I actually put a conveyor up there running right into our hopper feeder, so now we can just load our trucks and haul them up that hill, and we'll just dump right there into that conveyor, and the conveyor will feed. It'll all be kind of automatic. I'm not sure what the problem was, but we just couldn't get everything lined up how we wanted to. So just give me a call back if you got a problem with that. Otherwise, we'll just we'll work through what we can here before the snow gets to us, and then once it starts snowing, I think we're just gonna end up calling it. I wanted to run a couple more days here, but unfortunately I just don't think we have the time. I was looking at the weather and it's definitely on its way in, so I'm gonna run what we can, and then we'll do a cleanup and we'll call her good. All right, we'll talk to you later. All right, well, as you heard, I had to call and give old Dusty a heads up that we weren't able to do what we wanted to, but I think we're all set now. We're gonna be able to run, we'll be able to still run pay, we just can't run the dozer and push it into the conveyor like we wanted to. For some reason, the operation is just not working out that way, so we'll just fill these trucks like we have been, and we'll go from there. We'll still get a dozer in here and clean this up, but I don't know if we'll be able to get that done this season. We've got a huge snowstorm coming in, so we're just hoping to get a few more truckloads sent up to the plant before we're shut down. I tell you, this season we've had nothing but problems, but lucky for us, we didn't really know what to expect. This is our first year up here, and I'm hoping, come on, I'm hoping that we'll be invited back next year. It'd be a shame if we weren't, but we've obviously had some things that were out of our control, and couple that with our inexperience, you're not gonna have a lot of good luck. I don't really know what we expected as far as how much ground we were gonna be able to open up, but I think with the late start we got, coupled with the problems we've had, I think we came out of this thing, we'll be able to hold our heads high. I just hope I can talk the guys into coming back with me, and hopefully finishing this thing off next season. We own the land, so we're gonna come back regardless. We just hope we have a lot of good help to kind of come help us. Help us keep that going. Definitely been a rough year for everybody. Alright, she's full. Well, we're gonna go get this taken over here to the plant. We're gonna fire it up. We're gonna run these 2 trucks worth of pay. And we'll probably polish off our pay pile there, or maybe we'll leave it for next season so we got something to start with. We haven't really decided yet, but we're definitely gonna have to go ahead and call her quits when we're done with these. Alright, let's get everything fired up here. One truck down, one to go. We'll let that catch up with itself, and we'll just run this back to the shop and get it ready for Spurky to winterize it. I already see the snow starting to fall. Alright, we'll get our last truck here ready to go. Alright. Well, that's it. We're gonna have to just hope and pray that we got enough in the box. We'll get this truck over here. Hopefully Spurky's got the other one started on. I don't remember which one, but we got to get one of these back to the dealership. Because we had to rent one when our diff went out of our primary truck. So we'll speed this over here, and we'll start getting the rest of our equipment kind of moved and positioned over where it belongs, and hopefully by then we can get our figure out what we did for a gold total and go over what we did this season, and hopefully have a good game plan for next season. All right, doesn't look like Spurky's doing anything just yet, so we'll just go ahead and park this here and leave that to him. We'll race over here. We'll get our dozer and excavator all brought over here. All right. Well, let's see here. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get this parked over where we're gonna want it, and we'll head back over here to our wash plant, see how everything's looking. Should be all finished, I would think. Yep, looks like she's all done running. Cleaned up our pay pretty darn good, I'd say. So we'll go ahead and do a clean out. Oh yeah, that's looking really, really good. Alright, well, let's, oh yeah, look at all that pay. Okay, we'll go ahead and get this stuff all picked up. Alright, well, we've got our concentrate. Let's get it back to the gold room and see what we can do with her. I gotta be honest, I've been really proud of, really proud of our guys this season, and I really hope that we can send them home with a bonus. I'll have to check in with Dusty here and see what he thinks, see if there's anything that we could have done different. I mean, I think there was a lot of things we could have done pretty different, but at the end of the day, for our first year, some of the hurdles we had to deal with, I think we did pretty good, all things considered. All right. Well, let's check it out. Okay. Well, I think we're just going to let them work on that. We need to work on still kind of getting some equipment put away and whatnot. So I need to grab my pickup, my service pickup from the dealership. So I'll go ahead and park this here. We got to bring our loader over here yet. And I think we're good on the wash plant. Can just stay set up for now. Hopefully we can get everything totally done here before we get too much snow. Well, we've got all of our equipment back here to our site. We have our gold in the gold room getting washed up. We're not sure how long that's going to take. The only thing we have left to do really is we got to get our truck. I believe it's that one. We're going to have to check out the VIN. But we got to get that washed up, fueled up, and we'll get that back from renting. We had to rent that because that one went down. Otherwise, I think we're ready to kind of shut her down here for the day. We're expecting a little bit of snow. We should be able to get what we got to do done as soon as we get here in the morning and set up. We should be able to do like a half a day tomorrow, and we'll be good. So, you know what? I think Dusty and Sparky and everybody else involved is going to be happy to have a short day today. And we'll just get up bright and early in the morning and polish this season off. So I guess take it easy for now. We'll see you.